I used to love playing sport when I was younger. And one of the reasons I loved playing sport was that I used to play basketball and football a lot, and it was really good fun. But the fun part of the game, I don't know if you've ever done this before, is that we used to actually line up. And then when we lined up, we used to pick two captains, and then two captains would pick the team. So I wasn't always the captain, but someone else would pick. And invariably, if you were a good player, you would always get picked first, or maybe second. In football, I normally got picked second or third, but in basketball, I always got picked first. There was always someone that wanted me to be on their team, and it was brilliant. They used to say, Francis, come over here. John, come over here. Paul, come over here, we want you in our team. And then as you walked towards your captain, you had this great big smile and you thought it was brilliant, because it's incredible what happens when you get chosen. We used to do this at football as well. Football was a similar thing. During the summer, all lined up, loads of us, and then we used to stand there. And I wasn't a very amazing footballer, but I was okay. And people wanted me on their team. And they'd say, Paul, come over here. Come over here. We want you on our team. And I remember loved playing football in the summer, because simply it was great when someone picked me to be on their team. But we also played cricket. And I wasn't very good at cricket. And I remember for summers we used to play cricket with my brother and with my father and with all our friends down the street. And I remember we used to do the same thing, and we used to all stand in line every Sunday, and I never got picked. Actually, right at the end, it was normally the fat kid, but now I was the fat kid, because right at the end they used to pick me. They actually didn't pick me, they used to go, you, Paul, go over there. They never wanted me on their team. And as much as I remembered basketball, and as much as I remembered football, I will always remember cricket. I'll remember cricket all my life for the times when I just wasn't picked, when I wasn't chosen, when I felt good enough. Maybe you should say, Paul, you should know your sport, and cricket wasn't your sport, and basketball and football was your sport, and remember the good times. But it's incredible how a bad time will stick in your heart. A bad time will be the bit that just like grates with you all the time. So you can imagine when I read the Bible and I opened up to John 15, and it starts talking about ye are the vine, and Jesus says, I'm the vine and you are the branches. And it starts saying that without me you can do nothing. And everything's going okay. It looks like a good Bible chapter to read. And then it gets to John 15:16. And when I read it, my heart jumped out of my skin. This is what it said. It said, you didn't choose me. This is Jesus speaking. Jesus turns around to his disciples, and he's turning around to you. And he was turning round to me, and he says this. He says, Paul, he says, you didn't choose me. I chose you. I was like, wow. I don't have to feel like a cricketer anymore. I don't have to feel insignificant or someone just left in line. Lots of bad things have happened in my life, but I feel chosen. Because God thinks I'm special. God thinks I'm unique. In Galatians it says, it goes on a bit further. In Galatians 4 it says this. It says that I've adopted you, and I want you to know that you are my son and that you are my daughter, and that everything that belongs to me, the Father, belongs to you, because you are special. Jesus said, you didn't choose him. But Jesus wants you to know, without any reasonable doubt, that he chose you.